art of connection and why you're more influential than you think. You want to know what the secret to influence is? It's not volume, it's not titles, it's not your size of your pocketbook, it's not followers or likes. It's something so much more powerful and honestly so much more rare. It's how you make people feel. If people feel seen, safe, and special in your presence, you've just unlocked the highest level of influence there is. And guess what? You don't need a stage to do it. You just need to have a willing heart. So let's elevate it. Let me paint a picture that we've all seen. Someone walks into the room and instantly heads turn. And it's not even that they're the loudest or the best dressed. They don't even need to speak right away, but somehow people are drawn to them. You feel it, that quiet confidence, that warmth. They move through the room slowly. They make eye contact, real smiles, intentional presence. And when they stop to talk to someone, that person lights up. Why? They're making you feel important. They don't need a spotlight because they know how to give light away. That is the art of connection. Dale Carnegie nailed it when he says, when dealing with people, remember you're not dealing with people of logic, but creatures of emotion. People don't remember data. They remember how you made them feel. And we've all heard that, right? People don't care how much you know until you know how much they care. Yeah, it seems cliche, but that is the art of connection. And here's the truth. You're either healing people or you're hurting them. There's no neutral energy. So let's break this down. You want people to feel drawn to you, make them feel safe. You want people to be inspired by you, make them feel seen. And if you want people to come back to you, then make them feel important. And here's the good news. You don't need a degree. It doesn't matter what your bank account says. You don't need any of that. You just need intentional love. So here are 6 ways to make people feel valued today. Let's be practical. 6 connection superpowers that you can start using right now. Number 1 is spot the good. Don't wait. Say it when you see it. Number 2, give sincere compliments. Skip the fake fluff. Be specific and be real. Find good in people and tell them. Number 3, honesty wins. You don't have to be polished, but you have to be true. Number 4, validate their feelings. You don't need to fix it. Just get it. Understand them. Number 5, show your real self. Vulnerability is magnetic. And number 6, say how you feel. That moved me, or that hurt, or that meant a lot. Use these and I promise you'll start attracting people like a magnet. And it's not because you're impressive, but because you're real. Let's look at social wisdom in a shallow world. Yeah. You don't have to be the life of the party. You just have to stop making it about you. Make it about them. Read the room. Ask good questions. Listen like it matters. Let people go first. Be curious about their story, not just their success. And here's a test. The next time you meet someone, ask yourself, did I make them feel more interesting or more invisible? Here's an art of connection nugget for you. Ask great questions. Questions that actually matter. Skip the small talk. How about some of these? What's something that's been lighting you up lately? Or if you could press pause on everything and do anything, what would that be? Or what's the one thing people misunderstand about you? How about what would your younger self be proud of right now? Just open-ended questions. And my suggestion is before you go somewhere, go on Google and tell it where you're going and say, give me some open-ended questions to ask a room full of, I don't know, athletes or hedge fund managers or fishermen or churchgoers. Always questions in your toolbox, no matter where you go. These questions, they open doors and people walk right through them and often surprised when they come out of you. It makes you more interesting. One of the greatest art of connection nuggets is to make someone feel seen. Say you walk into a coffee shop and there's a barista and they look overwhelmed. You could just ignore them like most people would and they'd probably say, oh, they were cranky. Or you could just smile and say, hey, hang in there. You've got this. They'd probably exhale, smile back like, But their whole energy would change. You didn't preach, you didn't perform, you just noticed them. That's it. That's the art of connection. You're like, really? Is that even worth discussing? Yes, because the world doesn't do the simple things. Think about it. The world would walk by and be like, oh, she was cranky today. Or see an old man sitting in a chair and just ignore him instead of stopping and saying, hey, can I help you? It's the simple things, making people feel seen. Yes, I know it's simple, but do we do them? Do you realize how easy it is to stand out in a world of The Walking Dead, of zombies who are all just living on the blueprint of the world, going by throughout their day, not validating people. Just validate, make people feel seen. It's simple, but it'll change everything. It'll make you stand out. You'll be different. All right, here's an earth-shattering one. You want to have a better art of connection? How about you become more interesting so you're more exciting to be around? Live with more curiosity. I don't know, try a weird hobby, ask better questions, learn one new thing this week. Be fully present. The most magnetic people aren't the ones who are the most talented, but they're the most alive. Go to my episode called Become the Most Interesting Person in the Room, and we'll just come up with all kinds of ideas to make us more interesting. Art of connection, just be interesting to be around. Have something to add to a conversation. You have to work on becoming more interesting. So hop on over and make sure you take a look at that episode. But being more interesting is a guarantee to make an impact and to spark the room. Another nugget to harness the art of connection. You ready? I remember sitting at a wedding a few years ago. It was a beautiful place, the kind where the napkins are fancier than your best dress. Anyway, I'm at this table with people I've never met, and it's awkward. You know, that stiff small talk energy where everyone's just trying to be polite. And then this woman across from me, probably in about her 60s, tells this story about burning the Thanksgiving dinner 5 years in a row. And I'm talking full chaos, turkey still frozen, fire alarms blaring, guests eating Doritos in the driveway. And the way she told it, she wasn't trying to be funny. She was just being honest, a little self-deprecating, totally unfiltered. But by the end, we were all crying, laughing. But more than that, the table changed. People opened up, walls came down, and suddenly we weren't strangers, we were connected. And she didn't do it with charisma or polish. She did it with a story. Storytelling is such a great way to enhance the art of connection. Stories say you're not alone, you belong here, I've felt that too. You want to be unforgettable? Don't tell stories to impress. Tell them to connect. Share your weird. Share your wounds. Share your times that you messed up so badly that you wanted to disappear. People don't bond over perfection. They bond over your humanity. So if you want to master the art of connection, learn to tell a story that leaves people saying, thank you, I needed that. And have stories to tell. And the God truth about the art of connection. God did not wire you to impress people. He wired you to see them, to sit with the broken, to lift the tired, to light up the unnoticed. You want to live a life of deep purpose? Start by looking someone in the eyes and just saying, I'm so glad you're here. That moment right there, that's kingdom influence. Here's our challenge this week. Let's see people, ask better questions, make someone feel deeply valued, and watch what happens. Watch how doors open. Watch how you change not just the room, but the world. Connection isn't charisma. It's compassion, curiosity, it's care. Let's go change the atmosphere. All right, you want more? I have a course called Elevate, which is tailored specifically for you. Finding your niche, becoming the most interesting person in the room, kind of channels it for you. And if you want to start your foundation and understand the Bible, but slowly, you can go to B101 or Bible 101. It's on Launch Your Rocket. It's up there now for you. What is the Bible? Why would you want to read it? Why would you want to have a relationship? Who is God? What does he stand for? What does his word say? Very, very simple. So now that we have all these art of connection tools in our pocket, let's go from forgettable to unforgettable, and let's go light up the room. Thank you for joining me. I'm grateful you're here. I'll see you next time on Elevate.